welcome back to another video. In today's video we're looking over the winter event and the Icelandic horses. So this is kind of just like a first check, or a little bit of a walkthrough through it, looking at the new items that you can now purchase, looking at the new event horses, figuring out what kind of tier is the Icelandic horse. So this is the first thing you'll see if you are new to the update. It basically gives you a little summary about what is new to the update, how to get things, and it kind of just gives you a little bit of a mini explanation. So without further ado, let's walk into this update. So I'm going to be voicing over as I walk through and show this new place, and also purchase the new event horses and show off the walking, trotting, cantering, galloping of the new horse, the Icelandic horse. So for starters, they brought back the old map, which I was really happy about. I am so happy that this old map is back. I didn't really play during the winter event or the Halloween event last year, so it was really nice to be able to be more active in the event. So first off, this is our new event horse. This is the high tier, the _𝕬𝕬𝕬𝕬. So I'm really happy about this design. I absolutely love it. The hair is a little bit so-so. It's a midnight blue hair or something like that. It's midnight blue. And I really did not like the hair, but I love the coat. I feel like the hair doesn't really pop out. It looks similar to a dark blue, but I really love the coat. The coat is gorgeous, with the little wind drawing on it and the little snowflakes. And I like how some snowflakes are a bigger detail, like they seem closer and the other ones seem farther. I really like the detail on the coat. Now I will say it seems kind of like a trend with the event horses for this one, that the coats are stunning, they're gorgeous. And the hair and mane, like basically the mane and tail, kind of like hair color, isn't really the greatest and it doesn't really pop out. But this is the shop that Larry has. These are the items you can purchase, the new antlers, the new Aurora. Actually, I don't know they're new, I wasn't really here for the last event. But it was just interesting, just flipping through, seeing all you can get. Plus, with the new added, not just accessories, but the new added, what do they call it, decorations, I believe? But yeah, I also got really excited when I saw those ice skates. I absolutely love those. But they now have new accessories, ones that actually can hang too, like the icicles. So I feel like that'd be really cool. Now, I was a little bit confused with the winter fade hair and the icy fade hair. The icy fade looks like the winter fade hair, but it's just dirtier, like dirty snow. Like, you know, after first snows it's so pretty, but then after people drive and all that, it gets disgusting and dirty. I feel like that's what the icy fade hair looks like compared to the winter fade. It looks just like a dirtier version, which I wasn't really too thrilled about that, but I feel like everything else in this shop looked really pretty. So here is the next horse part of the winter event, the 𝕬𝕬𝕬𝕬𝕬𝕬. I absolutely love the winter slopes coat on it. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I absolutely love it. And then it has the winter fade hair for the mane and tail. Now at first I thought that was incorrect, like maybe this was like an impure hair one. So I was gonna check for the other shops on other islands to make sure that, like, hey, is this the correct hair? Is there a new hair for it? So I went over to mainland to go check out their shops just to clarify, to see, like, is this the hair that it's supposed to come with, or is there a new hair for it? And then I found the second one, which I just showed just now, that had the winter fade. So I was going to check out the breeding center just to try to see if there was another one there, so that I could clarify, but it pretty much looks like that the winter fade hair is being reused for the 𝕬𝕬𝕬𝕬𝕬 this year. And when I got here, that is when I found my very first ever Icelandic horse. And it was beautiful. It is the Icy Dapple. I absolutely love that coat. It's amazing. Now, the coat a little bit reminds me of if you ever have been in a pool or a body of water and you look at the ground and the sun's hitting on it and it has like a little wave pattern, I think. I don't know what it is. Like, if you've ever been underwater and you look at the floor, like the sea floor, the sand, or the bottom of the pool, and you see those little ripples of like the sun on the ground, that is what the icy Icelandic horse reminds me of, which is kind of funny. It's Icelandic horse and it's icy, but I ended up giving it a full growth potion so I can see what it looks like as an adult. But yeah, that is what the coat reminds me of, and I think it's so beautiful. But I will say, I don't really think the mane and the tail match with it. I don't really see that aggressive blue color anywhere else on the horse. Possibly the hooves, but I don't really see that blue color else on the horse. I feel like it clashes with the mane ice on the mane coat. I feel like the mane and tail clash with it, and I feel like those are two different blues. So I will probably be re-dyeing this horse's mane and tail, but I feel like the coat though is very beautiful. I absolutely love it. But that is a show of the free main horses. And with all of this new information, we have now been able to clarify what tier the Icelandic horse is on. And it is a low tier. Because if you compare the Icelandic horse with the two other events going alongside it, the Perchon, which is a high tier, the Akoteki, which is a middle tier, that leaves the low tier slot open. So that means the Icelandic horse is a low tier, which I am so happy about. I'm so happy that this new horse is low tier because I feel like the low tiers kind of all merge together with the similar body shapes. For example, the quarter horse, the Appaloosa, and the paint horse, you can't really tell them apart except for the coat, which sometimes that gets a little bit tricky. So I will say I'm really happy they added a new low tier to this event because I feel like it was much needed to get some diversity there in the low tiers. But I absolutely love this new breed. I think it's so cute and chubby, and I love how its hair is. Especially the little side swoop. If you do the long hair for the main part, I love how it has that little, I think it's the side swoop. I don't know, it reminds me of the cartoon Ariel hair, like how she had like the little like bang almost that like kind of like swooped a little bit. That's what it reminds me of on the Icelandic horse. I think it looks so cute. Next up is showing the new gaits for the all-new Icelandic horse. First up, I did some walking, and then I kept trying to make it more, so the next one is trotting. I did have a little bit of trouble because this was a lazy horse, so it kept trying to slow down, so I kept having to hit forward. So this was really fun, trying to like figure out what's different with his walk and trot, and canter and gallop. And I thought it was just a really pretty horse. I still can't get over how chubby it looks, and I just love it. I don't know why, I like the chubby horses. Like the little like tiny ones, especially the version 1 Clyde. I absolutely love that one. So I tried doing it again, just showing off the walk, the trot, and then the canter. And it was a little bit hard, so I moved over out of the water to restart that. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how I was going to best show off these new canters. Now here is the canter now, that is more easier to see, and then the gallop. So I really love how this horse turned out. This horse breed is so adorable. I absolutely love it. I have not seen the other coats yet of the Icelandic horses. I've just seen this one so far, but I still feel like it's a really cute horse coat. So now that we've looked at all the different gaits of this new horse, let's head on to the different hairstyles, starting with the both mediums. I felt like this one was a little interesting. It's not really the most favorited one by me, but I still feel like it's very nice and interesting. The medium looks the same from other breeds, but the medium for the mane looks different, but the medium for the tail looks the same. Same thing with the long for the tail, but the long for the mane looks really different. Same thing with the short blunt for the tail looks the same, but the short neat looks a little bit different. I feel like it looks very interesting. Now for the roach and short layered. Short layered looks kind of like the same, roach looks kind of like the same. So I was really looking for possible new ones, but I still decided to flip through them anyway. So for the most part, they have the same exact mane and tails. There are just a few different styles. For example, I was talking about the medium mane, the long mane is different from different horse breeds. So I feel like it is nice to get those differences and those new things with the different breeds. But I hope you enjoy it as I flip through the different mane and tail combos that you could possibly get. But I overall really like this new breed. I feel like it's so adorable and I absolutely love it. It might be one of my new top favorites. But of course I always have a special place in my heart for the potato chunks, which are basically Clyde version 1s, and then the version 1 Freeze. Those two will always be my top favorite breed ever. Overall, I hope you all enjoyed this video. This video is just a short little look through the new update, which included the brand new horse breed, the Icelandic horses, and then also included the winter event with the 3 new events. I wish you all luck while hunting, and make sure to check out my channel for a new video coming up soon, which is a farming with me. I'll see you all next time. Bye! Make sure to stay safe, cinnamon rolls, and if you made it all the way to the end, comment something with a Christmas tree emoji so I know you made this far. I'll see you all next time. Bye! Stay safe, cinnamon rolls!